Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new, which I mean likely you are, it's only my second video. I'm Annika, and I'm going to be posting fitness related content here. So today we are going to be doing a glute focused leg workout. It is such a good one, so prepare yourself. But before we get into it, I wanted to give you 6 tips that I find effective to making sure you are engaging your glutes when doing a leg workout. I know a lot of people struggle to feel their glutes when they're doing a leg workout. I certainly did when I started my fitness journey. So I think that these 6 tips, they should be helpful to make sure you are engaging your glutes. So the first tip I have is mind muscle connection, and this is so key. This is essential for any workout, not just your legs, but you need to be thinking about the muscles you're using. So when you're doing a leg movement, for example, squats, that was so loud. You need to be thinking about the muscles you're using. So you're not just going to be going through the motions like when you're squatting, going up and down, up and down. You need to be thinking about when you're at the bottom of the movement, your glutes expanding, and as you're coming up, squeezing those glutes together. And I promise you, when you're thinking about the muscle you're using, you will feel it a lot more. This brings me to my second point, which is keeping your weight in your heels. So I personally am very quad dominant. My quads often take over when doing leg movements. So I find by making sure that my weight is shifted back into my heels, I'm going to be engaging my hamstrings and my quads a lot more. So sometimes I will even lift my front toes up. So if you have to do that, by all means, to make sure that your weight is shifted back into those heels, and you will feel your glutes more. My third point is to incorporate hip thrusts into your workout. This has been such a game changer for me when I started putting hip thrusts into my workouts. Whether it's doing it with a barbell, a kettlebell, a dumbbell, a plate, whatever it is, the different variations are going to be awesome, and you really feel such a difference with your glutes. Like, this movement is so great for working that bum, so put some hip thrusts into your leg workouts. My fourth point is to not be afraid of weights. I know so many girls are afraid to lift heavy, but because they think they're going to get bulky or something, but I promise you, you will not. Hello! 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 Someone just yelled hello at me. When you're using heavy weights, you're going to see results faster. You're going to get stronger, and like, I know personally, when I go into a gym and I'm able to pick up the heavy weights that I wasn't able to some time ago, I feel so proud of myself. So don't be afraid of those heavy weights. You are not going to get bulky. You are just going to get a nice shapely body that you are after, and the results a lot faster than if you were to be using lightweight all the time. Which brings me to my 6th point, which is your workouts should be hard. They should not be easy. When you see things that say like easy butt workout, easy leg workout, no. Like, your workouts need to be difficult, and they should be challenging. If you want to see changes in your body, then you have to change your workouts. So push yourself in the gym, and you will see the results a lot faster in your body. It should be hard, and it's going to be hard. Your muscles are going to hurt, but I promise in the long run, it does pay off. So, keeping those 6 points in mind, let's get into our glute focused leg workout. So I started this leg workout with a compound movement, and that was box squats. I did 1 warm-up set followed by 4 working sets of 8 to 10 reps. You want to go pretty heavy here. I just like to aim to do more than my body weight, so I have about 155 pounds here. I didn't go crazy this day. I think these are a great movement for both beginners and advanced. For beginners, I find it really helps you to learn to get that depth of a squat. You want to be sitting back in your heels and slowly lower yourself down to the bench. Control the weight and squeeze the glutes on the way up. I like to fully sit down, and by doing so, it engages my glutes to power the movement on the way up. Then I moved on to a superset, so I did 2 movements back to back for 3 sets. The first movement is lightweight Romanian deadlifts, and I did 12 reps here. I like to keep the weight a little bit lighter for this one as it's a superset and I had just done heavy squats. So the key here is hinge your hips back. So this is when keeping your weight in your heels is really important. You want to push your hips back as far as you can and keep that bar close to your body the entire time. Here it's literally touching my legs the whole movement. Your back should be completely straight. Do not round it. Make sure that your neck is also neutral with your spine so that you're not looking up when you're at the bottom of the movement. You'll notice that I'm actually looking down when the bar is at the bottom. And then of course, squeeze the glutes at the top. And then directly after those deadlifts, we're gonna go straight into Bulgarian lunges. And I just did my body weight here. So you wanna put your foot up on a bench or something of similar height. And again, keep that supporting foot's weight in your heel. Your knee of the leg that's raised should be driving into the ground. So you'll notice that when I'm going down, my knee is going back into the bench. I also like to keep a slight lean forward doing this movement as I find it activates my glutes more instead of my quads. Then, you guessed it, another superset for 3 sets again. This first movement is on the abductor machine and I did 15 reps here. I like to keep a slight lean forward to help feel it in my glutes and really use your knees to be pushing that weight out. Then directly after this movement, I moved on to step-ups. And I did these for a total of 16 reps, so 8 reps per leg. I still find these so hard, so I'm sorry if I'm a little wobbly, still working on them. But what you wanna do is grab some dumbbells of decent weight. I have about 18 pounds in each arm, but do what you're comfortable with. And you wanna be pushing through the heel of the leg, stepping up. You really want to slow it down on the eccentric part of the movement, which is the negative portion. So when you're lowering yourself back down to the ground, you don't want to just be dropping yourself down. Otherwise, you're going to be defeating the purpose of it. And also try your hardest not to push off the leg that is on the ground. Really focus on your leg that is on the bench and use that leg to be pulling yourself up and feel that burn on the way down. Then I moved on to hip thrusts. I kept these relatively light here because it was near the end of my workout, so I had the weight a little bit lower and the reps higher at about 15 reps. I really like to do these on the Smith machine. I really feel the burn with this one, probably because the way the bar moves with you, but do whatever you're comfortable with. So you want to have your feet at a comfortable position, make sure your knees are pointing out and keep your weight in your heels. I imagine pushing through the outside portion of my heel. You want to keep your back straight and your chin tucked the entire time. And our last movement of the workout before the burnout is cable pull-throughs for a total of 3 sets, and you want to be aiming for 15 reps. Now, I know these are so awkward looking, just try not to look at anyone while you're doing it, but keep a slight bend in your knees, and like the deadlifts from before, hinge your hips back, weight in your heels, and allow your arms to be moving back with your hips. As you come forward, squeeze your bum, and try not to think about your arms really pulling the cable, but your legs and your bum pulling it forward, and your arms are just there as a means to hold on to it. Keep your back straight, and again, keep your neck in line with your spine. Then to really exhaust the muscles, and they were dead at this point, let me tell you that, I like to do burnouts, so I did 2 exercises here. The first was just body weight lunges for a total of 24 reps. Keep your chest up and weight in the heel as you're bending down. Then directly after those lunges, I did frog pumps with a weight on my hips for 30 reps. This is so hard. Don't underestimate these. My glutes are on fire. So you want to put your feet together, just play around with how close they are until you feel your glutes working. It took me a couple tries. And as you can tell by my face, as the reps go on, I was struggling. So I did the lunges and then I did the frog pumps directly after, and then I did the lunges again and the frog pumps again. So I did them twice through, back to back, no rest. Prepare for your glutes to be on fire.
Big old burn.
I've tried out that leg workout and my glutes are on fire. So if you want to build your glutes up and sculpt the bum, oops, thought someone was coming in. Try out that leg workout, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, and let me know if you try out the leg workout. I'll post the workout in the description box below as per usual. Yeah, I hope you like this leg workout. Thanks for watching.